Now, living together is going to cause things to arise. It's going to cause your independence to arise. I want to be independent of this. Why should I? Blah, blah, blah. You know. Your independence is going to rise. It's going to rise so heavy at some point that you're going to want to run. And that's when you've got to begin to do sadhana, to serve. Because this is what you've got to realize. I mean, somebody comes into a spiritual community that's established already. We don't become a burden to each other. We understand, even in those moments when something arises that hurts, we understand what that is rather than indulge in it, even though these little things may go on in us. We don't indulge in them, don't dramatize them. And they're undone. Through a period of time, they're undone. So a solid situation begins to take place. Solid in as much as it's steady. Now these people are steady. Steady in the work. So they're going to be a bit of a confrontation to someone who is not. But realize that they got steady in the work by being steady in the work. So they seem to, you'll seem to think that, okay, they're here already, and I've just come in, and I feel inadequate. Can I do this? Will I be able to accomplish this? Well, the answer to that is yes. Yes, you will. Yes, if you will. Because will is what we're talking about. Now, the moment you will something, you're in conflict. So the moment you step into a spiritual community, you're in conflict. Until such time as that conflict is undone. Only by having it come out can it be undone. Can you see it? You could go the rest of your life living alone, getting a little wiser day by day, year by year, not doing the things you did before, but doing other things in the subtle processes that you thought you undone on the gross physical, and so on. And it could take 1,000 lifetimes. It could take 30 or 40 years. It could take whatever it takes. Doing this by yourself. It may never happen. Because you don't tend to raise that condition that brings these things out quickly enough and fast enough for you to see them. So that's how the Sangha serves an individual, is in conflict. So it's bound to arise. Instead of running from it, or dramatizing it, or concentrating on it, see it. Observe it. And if you observe it, you won't want any part of it. But if it gets you, that's all you got. That's it. So this is what we're talking about. You have no idea. Start with this premise that you have no idea whatsoever of what it would be like to be free of all that stuff. None. Because you've never been free of it. No matter what your idea is of conscious existence, of God realization, or any of that, it's not that. It's no big deal. It's just beautiful. It's just already the case. It's just freedom. Freedom from the known, freedom from the unknown. In order to be free from the unknown, we must be free from the known. What is known?